with her bag. Hello. We're off to Faetooth. Excited, can't wait. I've been listening to them since December, so
I haven't listened to them
in
yet.
person. I think you're in for
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's another gloomy, cold day in Scotland, but I'm feeling really good because I just got back from my friend's bookshop, which he's just opened a couple of days ago, and it's really amazing to have a bookshop and a coffee shop in our wee town. So yeah, I got my flat white and I bought a book as well, and the shop itself is really cool because it used to be a bank, so he's converted lots of the vaults into a cool basement space with fantasy and sci-fi books, and there's a wee nook where you can buy games and cards and, like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons and that type of thing, and there's lots of seating space, and there's poetry section, classics, like every book you could ever want, and then scattered throughout the shop there are lots of places where you can sit, because he said he wants it to be a place where people don't feel that they have to rush away. They can read their book or do a little bit of writing and hang out at the shop. That was really cool to go and support his shop, and I bought my first book of the year there, Moon Tiger by Penelope Lively, and I've seen this book in bookshops for years, like since I was probably in uni, and I've always been curious about it and never picked it up, so I thought, okay, now's the time to read this book. And I'm still sticking to my rule of not buying any newly published books. So I've got my coffee from the bookshop, and it's very welcome because I'm feeling a wee bit hungover today, as you saw in the last clips. I was at a gig in Glasgow last night, and the band I went to see was called Faetooth, and they style themselves as fairy doom metal, and the support acts, Gout and Coltane, were also amazing, but especially Coltane, because I hadn't had a chance to listen to any of the support acts before the night. They were probably my favourite act of the night, even though Faetooth were incredible as well. The best thing actually about going to that gig was me and my sister, we went together and we got to reconnect with a couple of friends who we hadn't seen in 3 years, and we're all big fans of metal music and alternative things, and we've got the same taste in films and all that kind of thing, and they're just really lovely, kind people. So yeah, I'm feeling very blessed at the minute, if that doesn't sound too cheesy to say. I know that technically the calendar says that we are still in winter in February, but for me the first signs of spring really begin around the 1st of February, when you see the snowdrops coming out, and Imolc, or as we say in Gaelic, Lahil Vrija, is on the 1st of February, and that's when I start to feel more hopeful and I see signs of the earth stirring to life again, see snowdrops and little shoots springing out of the earth and buds on the trees, and I start to feel a little bit more motivated. I think it's just a sign that we are part of this earth, we're not separate from it, and you need to move with the seasons. And if it's winter and you're feeling unproductive or you don't want to socialise or go out, then that's completely natural. I'm very happy that it is February and I've got lots of nice meetups with friends planned. So yeah, the gig was amazing, and I'm hopefully meeting up with a couple of my friends in Glencoe next week, and then the week after that I'm going to see my boyfriend on Skye, so lots to look forward to in February. I also want to say that this vlog is not sponsored by this jumper, but it is the coziest jumper that I own. I got it for £9 off of Vinted, so it's already proved its worth, and I'd like to say that you will see a variety of cool outfits on this channel, and hopefully that will be the case into spring and summer, but in the winter time I'm just living in this jumper. So
Valentine's Day. It's so beautiful and sunny today, and as you probably saw, I got a really nice Valentine's gift in the post from my boyfriend, which was really lovely. I definitely needed cheering up because today I was actually meant to be spending Valentine's Day with my pals in Glasgow. I'm not feeling well, so I wasn't able to go because it's a 2.5 hour journey and we were going to do a lot of walking around and stuff. Fortunately, not able to do that today, but I thought since it is Valentine's Day, I would look after myself a little bit, like have a nice little gentle day. And I probably should be staying at home, but I decided to go for a short drive and find coffee and take my diary and just do a little bit of diarying. So that's what I've done. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, so I didn't really feel like staying in bed, so I forced myself out. And yeah, I've had a lovely time listening to my CDs in the car. This is Eye of the Trees and Wind. I really love them, like sort of atmospheric black metal band. I hope you can see me okay. It's really bright and sunny. Yeah, let's get some coffee. just finished having my coffee at the cafe and writing in my diary, so I decided to come to the den and just sit among the trees and sit next to the river. I hope you can hear me okay. I just realised I don't have my mic to amplify my voice. I've got a very quiet voice, so I hope the audio is okay. I just wanted to spend a little bit more time outside since it's such a nice day and it's not raining. Even though it's sunny, it's icy cold, and I'm sitting here looking at this big wall of just rocks and lots of icicles dangling from it because it's quite a shaded bit, so it is very cold. But I decided to take my jacket and hat and gloves off because I feel like after a winter where you spend a lot of time indoors with the heating on, and I don't know, I just start to feel like my energy becomes quite stagnant, and I feel that it just gives me a new lease of life to actually feel the cold air on my skin, feel the air, feel the water. I don't know if that makes sense. I like that feeling. It energizes me, so I thought I would sit here and spend a wee bit of time next to the river, and yeah, then I will probably head home.
I think I'm going to leave the vlog here. This morning I am working on a magazine article that I'm writing in Gaelic, and I'd like to get the first draft of that finished, and that's relevant because tomorrow I am driving up to the Isle of Skye to visit my boyfriend, so of course I will take you with me. But yeah, I would like to just focus on getting this Gaelic article finished, at least in a draft format, today, and then pack up the car and yeah, drive 4.5 hours up to Skye. So yeah, really excited to be on the island again. I will leave it there, and as always you can follow the other half of this diary on Substack. I am Selkie Grove on Substack. I really appreciate everyone who follows me there and comments, and thank you so much as well to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I noticed that I just reached over 100 subscribers, which isn't a lot to some people, but that means a lot to me, and yeah, I'm glad that people seem to enjoy what I'm doing so far. So thank you so much if you subscribed, and I will see you on Skye. Bianach live.